Hello, Adnan. Hello, Phil. Hello, Pete Dobbs. 44% stronger. Hello, Aaron. Hello to Costa Rica. Hello, Magnus. Greetings, Sanj, Tain, Carlos. Hello, guys. Hello, Mike. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Let me just connect here. I got you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Okay. You see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we never met before, right? In person, have we?
Yeah, we never met.
Yeah. I think the times that I stop visiting US are the times that you rise up.
I kind of started, yeah.
Yeah. So how have you been? People, the camera doesn't stay solid, right? Somewhere it says, or you need. It will be very hard for you to hold it, all podcast long. Yeah. I mean, if it stays, otherwise it's moving.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, people, there are comments that they are saying, you and like they are worried about your shape. But whenever I look at now, you look like you are in good shape. How do you feel? Or you want to wait, Lachlan to come and share this, or we can already start? It's totally up to you, but we are live now.
You broke up a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was asking you about your shape.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back in the gym hard. I'm training every day, 6 days a week. Arm wrestling training, table time. I'm training with my team in New York. And I feel strong. I'm back to what I was before I was injured. So I feel very confident.
Ready? You are ready?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's all I wanted to hear, because every arm wrestler that comes to East versus West, we would like to see them again and again and again. Guys, I think when there are two people in this Zoom, it doesn't have the gallery view. When it needs to be minimum three. And I think when Lachlan comes, I think you will be seeing all three of us.
Okay.
Yeah, the people are asking that it needs to be the multi-camera gallery view, but and you just watched your opponent last week, his performance. What do you think? Was it intimidating for you, or is it like?
He looks good. He looks good. I'm not gonna, he definitely leveled up from the last time we pulled. He definitely got better. He put on some size. But I still think that, my arm is superior to his in every way, shape, and form. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm faster. So I'm not intimidated by him whatsoever. But I do. We're friends. I talk to Lachlan, all the time on Instagram and everything else. So definitely have respect for the guy. I like him, but as far as arm wrestling is concerned, he's not at my level.
Oh, wow! That is. I normally I do my best to, get some trash talk, and then now looks like I won't be trying hard, Yeah. So what you are saying basically, that where he is going is where your A game is, inside.
So I mean, we both know where it's going to go. It's going to go inside. We're going to go arm for arm and see who's stronger. So it's definitely going to be a good match. He's strong inside. He definitely has a good hook. I think mine's a little better. I have more experience. My arm is longer. My levers are better. I think, like I said, I'll pose a problem for him with my length and my strength right now.
I understand. So you are very confident, and you are saying to your fans who support you, "Don't worry about me. I'm gonna win."
Yeah.
Is what you are saying.
Yeah, I'm coming in. Yeah, I'm coming in ready. Definitely.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I want, because I know his shape. I just saw his shape. He's ready. And
Yeah.
but you are a question mark. Not that Mike Ayello is a question mark, but your current form was a question mark. So yeah, so it's good. It's good to know that you are ready. It's good. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's very good. I'm very happy. When was the last time you competed?
Actually, 2 weeks ago, I went to Paul Lynn had a tournament in Pennsylvania, and I won pretty much. I won pretty easy. I felt strong. I felt, my timing was on. I felt very comfortable at the table. It's been a year and a half since I pulled. So I wanted
think
to
the
get my
last time I
feedback.
saw you was that the 4 ways chance show and yeah. Was it the last time?
No, I pulled Las Vegas. I pulled Eric Spoto.
Okay, how was
yeah.
that match? Just can you remind me how was the result?
I won 3-0.
Oh, you beat him. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
beat him 3-0. Yeah, so that was the last time I pulled. Was November of 2021, and then I took a long break, and now I came back to Paul Lynn's tournament. And I did pretty well.
Okay, so about 1.5 years, a little bit more than 1.5 years, you didn't pull, and when you sometimes take maybe not like 3-4 years, but 1.5 years. But I think that, correct me if I am wrong, but you are type of guy that even you don't arm wrestle, you train. Is that true, or like you are look like a gym guy? Is it correct or yeah?
I was definitely training. Yeah, I changed my training up a lot more volume. And I'm talking about in the gym. I train a lot more smarter now. I'm not throwing around crazy weights and getting, I have too many injuries. So, yeah, I definitely was training the whole time.
But that 1.5 year helped you to heal up those some minor injuries and everything. Yeah. Now you are physically ready, and
yeah, my arm feels great. Yeah, my arm feels great.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Do you feel excited to be on that stage with all those other top pullers together?
Yeah, thank you very much for the invite. It's it's like a dream come true. I mean, this is like the Super Bowl of arm wrestling right now. I mean, it's amazing. Just to be a part of the East versus West is it's amazing. Yeah,
it will be great to see you. You are a strong athlete, and you are entertaining. People are asking me, when Mike comes, he should be allowed to arm wrestle without the t-shirts.
I'm not even bringing a shirt to Turkey.
You are not. I'm gonna give you the t-shirt, sponsored t-shirt, but we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Yeah. Do you have a sponsor about tanning or something?
That's a good idea. Maybe I do my tanning salon, Beach Bum Tanning. I'll do that.
Yeah. Like, for example, when Chance Show goes to the stage, not to the table, he asked me if he could go with the Hawaii type of
Hawaii.
Yeah. And I said, yeah, you can. And like normally we don't give the hat thing, but if Justin Bishop is pulling, that needs to be yeah. So everyone has something how to say unique, and yours is we can talk about it. Okay, let me just make a poll. Do you support Mike to pull without t-shirt? Look, he is here. Look, he is here.
Yeah. You need my phone sideways, or this is good?
How have you been, Lachlan? It's good to see you, my friend.
How are
Yeah.
you, my friend? You doing good?
Good. Great to see you. Great to see you. I just made a poll because a lot of people said, and allow Mike to pull without t-shirts. He's tanning,
Mike can wear one. I'm wearing one. He's way too tan for me. So.
Yeah. Congratulations. We saw you. Your shape was great. We were talking about it. I don't know if you followed the beginning, but I asked Mike if he was intimidated. He said, I don't give a shit. He's playing my own game and he's.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it looks that way, but there's pressures there that you don't see there, Mike. So that's fine.
Yeah, you're looking good, bro. Looking good.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling good. You're looking big again, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How much you weigh?
I'm like 263, 264.
120 kilo. Yeah. And you must be around 115, Lachlan?
130, yeah. 113, 115, yeah. Around that.
Okay.
We're close. We're close. We're in range.
Yeah. And Lachlan, this guy is thinking that you are still that just guy that just began to arm wrestle, and he still thinks that he will feel the same guy. Mike, sorry about it. I need to steer the pot.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure Mike don't think that. But yeah, look, it's going to be very different. I actually have center table now, so before I just had bicep, and that's what Mike was taking advantage of. But yeah, no, I've got some center table now these days, man. So it's nice for me.
Yeah.
But no, I just hope you're in really good form. I hope all your strength is getting back, or at least on par with the weights that you're able to do. Because I like beating guys when they're at the top.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
don't want Lachlan. You don't want like a domination, right? You want some good match for
The weekend gone past, no offense to Jordan Still, but that was boring. That's not how I like to fight. I like having a real hard back and forth. That's where I get my kicks from, is hard matches, not easy days.
Yeah, but do you feel like you can dominate him as well?
Mike, it's very difficult, I think, to dominate someone who looks like that at 265. But I think I've probably done what I needed to get my hand up to a point where it might look easier than it feels.
Okay.
Yeah. Diplomatic. I'm sorry.
Mike was talking more confident until you came. You came and Mike is just quiet.
We'll see what happens in strap too. I pulling Jordan, I did an outsider strap, and then on the after table, I asked him to have a match inside strap, not a match, but a couple of rounds, and he felt much easier inside the strap. So I probably would have had
better in straps, definitely.
Sorry,
you definitely look stronger in the straps.
Yeah, definitely feel that way. But I got the job done outside of straps, but I think I'll probably need them for Mike. It's a lot longer arm and a lot more down pressure. So if I can get more of my back and chest behind it, that helps with the strap. I can get a lot more strap.
Lachlan, Mike is a hook puller. And to go to strap with him, you need to really get out of his hand. I mean, if you are able to get out of his hand, you're going to also pin him as well,
Well, it's that rotation game. Mike is the way he hooks is a lot of down pressure, and the way I hook is a lot of up and out here pressure. So
no, I'm talking about to manage to go to strap. You need to get out of the guy's hand. How are you gonna do like this?
No, it's not a problem. I've never had a problem slipping out the side. So obviously everyone tries the top roll first. It's the smartest thing to do. It just allows me to see where things are at. And if we go to strap, we go to strap. Never had a problem getting out. That's fine.
Mike, have you ever top roll anyone?
No one good.
Mike doesn't hear us.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep getting a phone call. I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to go outside, I mean, I could definitely match him outside as well. I'll just go knuckles up and just try to use my length that way. That's fine. I can go either way.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see how it will be. I didn't know that before I set this match. I didn't know that you guys have pulled before. And yeah, Lachlan, you reminded me. And then after you told me, I checked and yeah, I saw the match. And when was it? When was it? How many years ago?
I think 4 now.
About 3 years ago, right?
3, yeah,
4.
3.5. Yeah, 3.
3.5 years ago. And how long have you been pulling, Lachlan?
I've been pulling for a total of 7 years now. It was an interesting time for me back then. Just to go back in history a little bit, I pulled Zloty, and I won 2 matches. I had a good match with Zambalat, and but I got called on elbow fouls. And then when I came home from that, I think I had one more event, and then shortly after I started training with Giannis Amelins. He was my coach, and I think I trained with him for a couple months, and then we flew out to Arizona in June, I believe it was, out to John's place. So I had a couple of months of coaching from Giannis at that point, but I hadn't really been taking arm wrestling as serious. I was trying to balance powerlifting and arm wrestling for the first couple of years of my arm wrestling. And as we all know, you can't excel in both. So, you know, it was right around pulling Mike, I made that decision to just go full time with arm wrestling. And then COVID happened and what have you. But that match, Mike was a stand-in. I was meant to have Paul in, but he had injured his elbow. So Mike was like, yeah, I'm going to be there anyway. Why not? So he just turned up and beat the hell out of me.
Did you feel like he was someone that you could finally beat someday, or he felt like too much?
Back then, I think I just held him on my bicep, and it was like, you know, when you trip over and you kind of fall slowly. It was kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
The last match, you actually tried to change it up a little bit. I felt it was a little uncomfortable for a minute. But,
yeah, I think I get it in your hand a little bit more and hold, but yeah, too much back then. So yeah, learning experience. And we all know whenever Mr. Adair loses, things go up rather quickly, so that's fine.
And the revenge will be yours?
I believe so.
You will beat him,
I think
right?
I'm favorite on the polls. It's weird. But yeah, no, I'm feeling very confident. My competition so far this season has been obviously very successful for me, and I'm feeling healthy. I mean, even after this weekend, I did a lot of after pulling my elbow. Fine. So I'm feeling healthy and kind of ready to go already. So
yeah, I wish it was this weekend.
Maybe not. I might realize I'm a bit sore. I'll wrestle this weekend. Yeah.
I asked Mike, you know, how his shape is, because his fans are saying we haven't seen you for a while. And Mike said he kept training, and now he is even healthier because of not competing for 1.5 years. And he feels very good. This is what he says, you know. And 78% said that Mike can compete without his t-shirts. Yeah.
He can.
I gotta get shape. Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure my tan's on point.
Okay, Mike versus.
It's gonna be summer in Tokyo, so you're gonna be. I think it's hot.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask a question to the fans. A poll. Who is gonna win, Mike and Lachlan? Who do you think that will have the more votes?
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm just, what do you think? I just didn't start the poll yet. I'm gonna now ask them, and 150 people are watching us. And who do you think that will be favorites, you know, in the eyes of the fans?
Right now, the polls are looking like he's going to win. I'm actually the underdog, which is good. I like that. I like to be the. I like to come.
Because you've been active. You've just been inactive. That's all, man. Like, I've been super active, so you know I'm fresh in everyone's head. Where you know we got to go back a little while to get your last match. So that's all it is.
Yep.
Okay. Now 53% Lachlan, 56. No, Lachlan is 61. Okay, it's changing because the new vote, 43 people vote, 53, 47, Lachlan. Yeah. Let's see how it will be. What's that?
What day are you arriving, Mike?
The
Wednesday.
I'm flying out
Your microphone is off.
Thursday at 5 p.m.
Thursday, 5 p.m. Yeah, I get there Tuesday, 5 a.m. I think. So, you know, my flight's a little bit longer, but I'm glad you're not there the day before. Because I know you were saying, oh, I'll just do it the day before. And I'm like,
Mike, maybe
I hate sitting around before a tournament, you know?
Yeah.
Mike, I think you're arriving on, you said Thursday?
Yeah, I fly out Wednesday, right?
I don't know. We need to make sure that, because you remember it was like a midnight and I told you to be careful about this.
Yeah, it's 12:30. Yeah, I got to look at my.
No, you are arriving. 1 second. Okay. No, you are arriving on 26th.
7th. Oh, 6th.
Yeah, because yeah, same day. It is 30 minutes after midnight on Wednesday, and then you are arriving on the same day.
Oh, right. Okay.
So you are arriving Wednesday, because I don't bring the North Americans Thursday. I bring the Eastern guys Thursday, and then North Americans Wednesday. So they will have one extra day because of the
just to get situated.
Yeah. And it is yours is like 7 hours or 8 hours of direct flights, you know. Yeah. And you arriving on Tuesday, right? Lachlan?
Tuesday, 5 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, yours is longer, so you come even a day earlier. Yeah. Okay, it is close. 51% Lachlan, 49% Mike. It's very close, Paul. And there is a super chat filled with Woody. Thank you for your super chat. Expecting an incredible hook war. Good luck, chaps. He says, yeah.
I might disappoint you in top roll.
Looks like it is not that easy to top roll him.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Mike is usually going there, yeah.
Because everyone tries to top roll him.
I try not to get that.
No, I'm just going to be like awkwardly short. There's the game plan. You do with that what you got. I'll be as awkwardly short as I possibly can. Get you starting like that here at half kings. Be fine.
We'll give you a riser.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Stand in my little box. It'd be cute.
Yeah. Anyway, so looks like it's gonna be a close match. Looks like, and Mike, for you, does it, like for Lachlan, it is something, you know, he lost against you, and then he wants to beat you. He wants to show that the things has been changed in the last 3.5 years. And for you, does it have any other meaning than pulling at the East versus West stage, or is it something that like, no, nothing has changed, you know, I'm still, you know, the better one?
I mean, actually, a few things have changed. I mean, he's actually, you know, a legit puller now. He's, you know, he's a name. You know, he leveled up big time from 4 years ago to now in arm wrestling world. That's a big difference. He put on a lot of weight. He's a completely different puller. So, yeah, a few things have changed. You know, I'm definitely taking this serious. I've been training hard, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a war. We're definitely going to go arm to arm. You know, it's going to go inside, and we're going to see who has a better arm.
Okay, a few things change, but can you say accept the result?
Oh, same results, 100%.
Okay. Yeah, this is what I wanted to hear. Yeah. Listen,
Well,
I'm the organizer.
plan.
I need to hype. So you say this, so it's just gonna fire Lachlan up. So that's what I'm trying to do, because
Yeah, 3-0, absolutely. Yeah, 4-0.
3-0. Okay.
Personally, I'm looking forward to not having a 6-rounder for a change.
Yeah.
Just having like best of 3, that suits me to a T.
That'd be great.
Usually by the 4th round, I'm a bit tired. I'm like, I wish this was over a round ago. So I tend to start quickly. I'm not a slow starter. So
yeah,
So 6 rounds would probably suit you, but you know, it's best of 3, best of 5.
That'd be great. Yeah,
I like it a lot.
And Lachlan, do you have any negative, like how to say, feeling because of the experience you had it before, or you are already over by thinking that I'm completely different puller today, and like do you carry anything negative from that time to this time, or in your mind is everything is clear, you are confident?
Everything's clear, and that's the thing. Like, last year I competed against. Well, I only lost against multiple world champions in their respective weight classes, and you take losses like that, you get back to work, you've improved because there are metrics that we can measure, and I'm very I try to go to my opponents and go, what do you think I could have done that would have been better? And the arm wrestling community, the way it is, they always tell me. So I know I get the best advice from the people that have, probably the best authority to tell me what I need to do to fix is the guy who just beat me. So, and I apply that and I do it very diligently. Got some very clever people in my corner. So yeah, I'm extremely confident that I'm a very, very different puller than I was 4 years ago. And I'm confident it's enough to get the job done.
Okay, that's good. Both sides are confident. I just can't wait. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I'm very happy. So if you talk a little bit about the matches, other matches, how do you guys see, for example, Moroso versus Gennady match?
That's right-handed, right?
Yeah, right-handed. Like, let me tell you what I feel first. Just once the ready go comes and when they hit each other, I mean, I'm sure that while watching from the outside of the stage, I think my elbow will hurt, just like I will probably imagine the pressure. Seriously, this is how it happens, I
The
just
amount
came,
of
you
power.
know how strong they are, and you know how stubborn they are, what kind of endurance they have.
Yeah.
I don't know if there will be a domination from either side, which I don't really expect, but we will see, And what do you guys think? Just you can start, either of you.
I'm expecting 3-2 Morozov. I think he'll lose the first 2 rounds as he usually does, and then something clicks and he powers through and he just out-endures everyone. And he's so young and so big. Like every time we see him, he's just like percentages better than he was. He's a freak. So I'm gonna have Morozov.
And like, what do you think? A lot of people, how to say, when I made the trading cards, I made Levan's endurance 9, and people just criticized me, understand, for that. And I was just thinking that just imagine Devon versus Gennady match. They said that round 1 should be Devon's and he should have won 3-0. But imagine if it wasn't like best of 5, but it was full 5 rounds. Still, Gennady won the last 2 rounds, right?
Yeah.
So just because Devon lost last 2 rounds, and just because of one match, should we bring Devon's endurance to 7? No, right? Because he has proven a lot. So this is the same thing, when Levan beat Hermes first 4 rounds, and then while he had all 6-0, 6-0, 6-0 against the top guys, and Levan's match against Hermes wasn't full domination. A few times he stopped here, and then he had to beat. In the round 3, he was almost losing. He got a foul, and the restart he beat him. It was also like same like round 5. So, but the point that I want to come is that Gennady, when you see how he performed round 4 and 5 against Devon, like, can you still be confident, Lachlan, that, like Morozo is losing the first 2 rounds and then coming back? Like, what makes you feel that Morozov's endurance is better than Gennady, especially if Gennady can show a performance strong enough to win the first 2 rounds?
I think it's less about endurance in this case, but more about Morozov learning which lane is going to suit him best. Like he seems to learn from the 2 rounds. In the 3rd round, he does exactly what he needs to do in that 3rd round, and then he just kind of repeats it. So maybe in that case, less endurance, more technique, or the right, the right lane. he's got options. Like Morozov can really go anywhere. So
Looks like Morozov is your favorite puller because Gennady is also a very experienced guy. You know, he has been around almost 20 years. And he is also someone to learn something during the match as well, you know. Like when I watched round one, when Devon just took everything and started talking and doing this, I was like, oh, what a mismatch. It's over. But it didn't end up like this because he did something completely different in the restart. You know, we never, I don't know if you guys expected or not, but I didn't expect. If Devon started talking with you round one, normally you would think that the rest of the rounds will get easier and easier and easier. But I don't disagree. I'm not saying that I disagree with you, but Gennady is also very, I mean, like a guy that you cannot underestimate. This is what I just think.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, you can't count him out. I mean,
No.
What's that, Mike?
I said you can't count him out. I mean, he has a ton of endurance. I mean, look at the Chafee match, look at the Devon match. I mean, I met him in Moldova, I believe. He was sitting down and his back was so wide. I was like, holy shit. He's just a monster. But also, I mean, Morozov too. I mean, a kid, he's the future of the sport, obviously. He's probably the next Levon. But you know, I wouldn't put my money on that match at all. I wouldn't even know really where to go either way. It can go either way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely be close. It'll be a war no matter what. I think we can all agree that it's going to be a long match.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. And many of those matches that okay, by the way, poll is Mike 53%, Lachlan 47%. After 143 votes, yeah.
But because I'm being so nice.
It's what? What?
Probably because I'm being so nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's go to some other matches. 1 second. Let me find the list. Yeah, right here. Okay, we have Pavlo versus Sandris. I think Lachlan is experienced with both athletes. One is left arm you pull.
Left-handed Pablo, yeah, and
right-handed
right-handed.
Sandris,
yeah. Depends which version of Sandris is coming, because people forget the version of Sandris I got was 10 kilos heavier than he normally competes. He was 122 kilos when I versed him, and then he competes at 110 WAF and what have you. So if he brings the 122 kilo version of Sandris, I'll give it to him. Pablo, extremely strong. He's arm wrestles in a real raw power way, but Sandris does pose some technical efficiencies that perhaps Pablo will struggle with. I think I'll probably give it to Sandris, to be honest, but I think Pablo will do an excellent showing.
Especially early rounds, you think that Pablo will be effective because of his strength. Until today, we didn't see Pablo doing super good with the endurance, but sometimes if you can dominate the opponent, then it doesn't go to the endurance game. So are you saying that Pablo is at least as strong as Sandris, but Sandris has maybe more options to?
I mean, the numbers, they're very different. I mean, Pablo is a big raw power guy. He benches, how much he bench? 210, 220, something like that. Kilograms. He's very strong.
Super strong guy, yeah.
Sanders struggles doing half that, but it doesn't seem to bother him in his way that he arm wrestles. Also, Pablo's hand is smaller than mine, and he really needs to keep his hand. And then Sandris, who's got a big hand, he's just all out in his hand. So he's just going to get his hand and wrist is going to blow up. And I think if Sandris bends it back once, it's done. It just turns to rubber and he'll be out. But if Pablo can keep his rest, it's a really interesting match. I don't believe he has a press. I haven't seen Pavlo utilize a press effectively, a flop wrist press.
He should have, with all that kind of, pushing.
This is the argument. The Georgians, the Georgians just say, like, you don't need to bench any more than 200 kilos if you're a bencher, if as an arm wrestler. And we got a lot of
I'm
big
talking
bench.
about for the press, like I think
Yeah,
Jerry. What's that?
What I'm saying is they get the big bench, but they don't seem to be able to commit in inside and be able to use it in an arm wrestling match. Big benches always seem to play out here. I've never seen a big bencher really commit inside.
Jerry?
Yeah, he's the exception though. I figured him out. Next time you look at him, you know how no one can do what he does, right? He's humorous as like half the length of everybody else.
His tricep is like...
Yeah, and he's real short from here to here. So, yeah, he can just jam up and get in that spot forever. He'll never break his arm because it's this long.
And Mike, how do you see this match?
Like, I'm going to go Pavlo. First two matches, he's going to blow right through Sanders. And then I think Sanders is a better arm wrestler. Pablo's stronger, and hopefully his arm doesn't blow up this time. The last outing I saw Sanders versus Jordan, I believe, didn't look too good. He looked a little flat. It wasn't like the same guy that I saw when he pulled Lachlan and he pulled everyone else, But then, like I said, Pablo beating Marcio Barbosa and the way he's been looking is amazing. So, I mean, that's a tough match. I'm going to go Pablo first two matches. Hopefully he doesn't blow up. And he's got it.
Yeah.
I
And
agree.
Go ahead, Lachlan. Sorry.
No, I'm not saying I agree. If Pablo can keep his hand, doesn't blow up, should get it done.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but John McEnchnia. Sorry about it. A super match, Lachlan versus Terence, Southern King. Yeah. What's that?
The South Africans have been up my ass about that match for over a year.
Okay.
We get him.
Let's do that. Let's do that some point. Let's do that some point. Yeah, that's good. Terence is also coming.
After table. If I deal with him the way I think I'll deal with Terence on the after table, he won't want a match with me.
Oh, he won't?
No, he'll stay in South Africa. He won't want it. It'll be easy.
Too easy for you?
Yeah.
Wow. Terence also is dangerous guy. I don't know. Let's see.
He used to be.
Oh, does it same apply to Mike?
No.
No, right?
No, Mike only took, a year off. Terence had like 15 years off.
Yeah, Terence was killing it back in the day, man. That guy he was the man.
That's what I mean. Back then, it was awesome. I'd never take that away from him. He was the best. And how has he aged? I don't know.
Like there's a lot of tournaments and stuff. He was killing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. But I think it's a different realm now.
Yeah.
I think for guys like Engen and John and Todd, you guys had to be at the very top to be able to hang with the young guys now. And Terence wasn't at the very top. And so I think it's going to be a different ball game. But we'll see.
Okay. Then let's go to this one. I want just a percentage, nothing else. Percentage, you're going to say 70% this guy, 30% this guy, just example. But I don't want any kind of explanation or anything. Okay. It is Lachlan Adair versus Mike Ayello.
100.
Okay. We couldn't hear. Say again.
100.
100 for Lachlan, and then of course nothing for Mike. And Mike?
No.
The same thing, just opposite.
Yeah. Okay. And another question, Lachlan. Mike having his T-shirt on or not? Does it make some difference?
To me, no. But mate, you got to ask the refs. Maybe they get dazzled and don't see his elbow flying.
Okay, okay, okay. And just imagine that Mike comes to like table or one of the rounds, he goes like, like, are you gonna complain to the referees that he needs to put the shirt on, or you are like, okay, huh?
It's fine. Mike can do what Mike does. I'm gonna keep my pale shirt on.
Okay. Okay, let's go. This one is Chance Show versus Oleg Petrenko.
Oleg.
Oleg is gonna beat him.
Yeah.
How do you see him beating him? How? Straight side pressure, top roll hook.
I think Oleg will do what he wants.
What's
Wow.
that?
I think Oleg will do what he wants.
Oh,
Wow.
not sure about that one. Like, for
Yeah.
example, hooking Chance Show is just...
You can't hook Chance. Yeah, if you try to hook Chance, he'll make you look stupid.
Yeah, you just go and then he just...
Yeah, he's got a move where it just he'll shit on your hand.
And Lachlan, what do you think about you versus Chance? Can you hook him?
If you ask Artem Taranenko, no chance for him. He pulls with him all the time. I just pulled Artem and he was like, no, don't even bother.
So you would beat him, huh? Okay, so you are up there, like to pull. You are ready to pull both Terence and Chance.
Fine.
Okay, yeah, okay. And Mike, how do you see this match? Are you familiar with Petrenko?
I got Chance. Chance is my boy. Yeah, unless this guy has serious side pressure, that's really the only way to really beat Chance, like how Todd Zilla beat him. You don't want to go inside with Chance. I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with his style if he goes inside but I got Chance.
Yeah, I mean you may beat Chance inside, but the problem is to hooking him, to getting him there.
Very hard. Very difficult.
Yeah. Donnie Anderson, thank you for your super chat. Great matchup. I have to go with my boy Mike Beast. Right now, Mike Ayello is 55% and Lachlan 45 after almost 200 votes, 197 votes. Okay, then let's go a few other matches. Do you guys know Tom's Rosic? Lachlan, do you know him? The Latvian guy?
Oh, yeah. Presser. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he just, goes like more like side pressure. He just won the Europeans with left arm. He's gonna pull Justin Bishop.
Oh.
Is that righty or lefty?
Right arm,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna. I think it's close, but I think Justin has got. I don't know. I can't tell you why. I just feel like Justin's got it. I feel like he's got a little bit more conditioning, a little bit more density. More experience as well. I think if Justin turns up in shape, he will have what it takes and get the job done. But don't ask me for a score. I don't know. It's a hard match, though. It's a hard. Tom is very strong, very talented.
Thomas is, a strong guy, but Justin beat Mindaugas 2 rounds. I remember it's not that easy to do that. Yeah. I don't know. There is a question they're asking, Nox asking, Engin, what's the replacement match for Todzilla versus Zurab? I asked the 105 kilo AMC champion Ibrahim Sago to pull Tatashins, and Ibrahim Sago accepted. Todd hasn't answered yet, so we will see. And probably you don't know the Thomas, right, Mike?
I'm not too familiar with him, no.
Yeah. Okay. How about Wagner Bortalato versus Ferit Osmanlı, left arm?
I go Wagner.
You go Wagner?
Yeah.
Is that because Ferit also goes inside, and then when you go inside with Wagner, he puts his shoulder? Is that the logic?
Yeah, the press is ridiculous. He's so fast. He's so strong, explosive.
And you, Lachlan?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, Wagner hasn't been successful in his last few outings, no? So, and Ferret has been, well, he lost his last match, right? But
He lost
he's
to Corey 3-2. He lost. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Corey was effective against Ferret with this almost the same thing that, you know, Wagner is doing. He put his shoulder
Yeah.
forward pressure. So
I'm gonna go Wagner. Wagner's just got decades of him doing that with a lot of success.
yeah.
I mean, it'll be a good match. They're all good matches, but I'd probably add Wagner for that one.
Yeah, if Ferret wants to win, he needs to take Wagner's hand quickly to this side, so Wagner's hand can be out. Because if Wagner puts the shoulder, I mean, you really need a very strong bicep to just lift him up from there, you know. But we will see. And Reno Masic versus Terence Opperman. Are you guys familiar, Mike, with Reno, the young guy?
I don't know him. I'm familiar, obviously, with Terence. So I'm going to go with Terence, even though I don't know. Has he been active at all, or?
Terence, yeah. He just competed an event at the Arm Wars. He beat the Mindaugas. What's his last name? The heavyweight guy. Mindaugas. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he beat him. I saw, and he said that he's in very good shape. And Reno is only 18 years old. He just won European championships, both in juniors and also in seniors. Yeah. And you follow Reno, Lachlan?
Yeah, I follow Reno. He doesn't look like much, like in terms of muscularity and density and all that stuff, but that kid's strong. Like, he's real strong. And he knows how to execute. He's got a top roll, he's got a hook, he's got a press. He's just one of those, those younger kids that are coming up that just know how to do all of it. Without, the nonsense about Terence, so without bias, I would give it to Reno. He's just so talented.
Very explosive at the center. He has been competing only like Europeans and worlds, so only doping tested events, and he's doing very good, And Elizabeth, do you know Elizabeth, Mike?
Elizabeth?
Riot.
She's a very good friend of mine. Yeah, Mosek. Yeah, she's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, and do you know Carolina Peterson?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
how do you say? I mean, Carolina is much more experienced.
Yeah.
But Elizabeth looks very strong. She looks very strong. Carolina is also very strong. I think Elizabeth will have about 5 kilo the weight edge, like
she's been looking really good lately. She's always training. I mean, no one out trains Elizabeth. I mean, she's
I see that. And I think that they are more focused on their match than many of the guys are. And they are like, the woman competition is always, they are like, And what do you think? Do you think that Elizabeth is ready for an international challenge?
I think she's ready. I mean, the last couple of outings, she's looking really good. I keep in touch with her, on Facebook or whatever, and Instagram and stuff. And I think she's ready to go. I think she's proven herself.
I think she's getting better and better and better. I think she's already strong, but I think she's every day, maybe she's transferring her power to the table. More technical she becomes, I think more dangerous she will become as well. And do you know these ladies, Lachlan?
No, it's funny. The women's arm wrestling, I always find they put on some of the best matches, but I don't follow it. And unfortunately.
Okay. There is Timur Mamedov. It would be a very good match between AMC champion 85 kilo Sarmat Digurov versus David Samusha. My friend, David Samusha already accepted that match, and I am waiting an answer from Sarmat today, latest tomorrow. For me, the athletes are not divided to AMC, King of the Table, Arm Wars or something. For me, athletes are athletes, and as long as they deserve to be here, like Sarmat, he won the last 2 AMC event. The guy deserves to be there. So of course I'm gonna invite. Those are all brothers and sisters in arm wrestling. And so let's go. Daniel Prokopchuk versus Emil Amirshadyan. Do you guys know these guys? I think when you went to Moldova,
Yes.
you were in Moldova as well, Lachlan, or only you were, Mike? I know that you were there. And do you
No, I
remember? Do you remember there was a 70-kilo match? I don't know if you follow. That one guy top roll Daniel in the Premier League. And
Yes.
they had a long match. Okay, this is the guy. Emil is the guy that top roll and even pinned Daniel. There was protest, rematch, long happen, you know. So these guys will pull with left arm, and even with left arm, they have long history. Some of the events, Emil ended up winning the gold. Some of the events, Daniel ended up winning. So this is for the world title. And another thing that before you guys answer, a lot of people have been asking me about Alan Zolev. Guys, Alan Zolev, I contacted through Arsen Liliev, I contacted through Hajimrad Zolev, and I finally contacted him directly. And he said, Engin, his situation, I think he is in an army school or like academy or something. He cannot get out of Russia as long as it is an official event like WAF or something, you know. And he said that as of now, he doesn't have this possibility. And once he has this possibility, the same day, you know me. And then I'm going to invite him. I'm going to post him. If the guy is the best, we want the, I don't know, Andre, if Sarmat is in the same university or not, but Sarmat said that he's gonna answer me today or tomorrow latest. And anyway, so I already contacted them, and Alan said that Engin is honored, and as soon as there is an opportunity, he will reach me. So don't think that I'm excluding anyone, that they will be here, you know. Okay, what do you guys know about this, Mike? I'm sure that after that time you didn't follow Emil so much, but probably you have been seeing Daniel at the East versus West.
Yeah, Daniel, I wouldn't put my money, or I wouldn't bet against Daniel ever in his weight class. He is just on another level. That kid is insane. What he did to like even the US guys, I mean, we put our best against him, and I think he was like laughing at the table against Corey Miller or so. I forgot who it was. But I'm gonna go Daniel every time. I don't care if it's righty or lefty. That guy's amazing.
Yeah. And Lachlan, you know Daniel, but do you know Emil?
Yeah. I know both. I know Daniel much better. So I'm going to go with Daniel. I think he's been much more active with really big matches, and I think that will probably make a difference this time. I know they pulled in Moldova, but maybe that's going to edge Daniel forward this time.
Okay, there is one more thing that I may do. Okay, I said Mindaugas versus Yanis. Yanis got injured from his elbow, and then I said Doug Ehrlich against Mindaugas. Doug Ehrlich also got hurt, and then that match is also canceled. And now, right now, as of now, I'm riding with Makarov since this morning. Makarov, I asked him, Arthur, what level are you? He said, Engin, I just competed there. AMC, he said he is around 75% of his best. And I said, he wanted to pull at this event. And I said, maybe Mindaugas, but if you are pulling Mindaugas, you need to be ready. And you cannot be, see, he accepted. So a match is just set, So for me, setting those matches usually takes like 20, 30 minutes, but I just check the messages. Yeah. I remember when Levan got injured, so he couldn't pull Moroso. It was like after midnight. I just called Gennady. He was with his friend that speaks English. 15 minutes, we set the match. Just like I don't know why sometimes takes so long. For some other people, but for me, it's just like 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. And
I think it was less. Just sent me one message and was like 5 words, and I was like,
yeah. Because we speak the same language. I'm not organizer. Yeah, I organize something, but I don't identify myself as an organizer. Arm Master Engin, this Arm Master Mike, Arm Master Lachlan, brothers in arms. That's all. Hey, Lachlan, you wanna pull this guy? Yeah, Mike. Yeah, let's go. This is how it is. No need to be so official. Looking everything. Yeah. I hope we will grow, and then we will be doing even better than this. Yeah. Adnan, the t-shirts will be ready very, very soon. Yeah, very, very soon. And I also asked Mindaugas 3 options. I said Arthur, Emil, and Christo, and he said he wants Arthur. Anyways, guys, so if we talk a little bit more about what's going on in the arm wrestling world, how do you guys see everything? How do you guys see, what would you like to see? And you saw the last AMC event. I don't know if you guys watched the videos or not. Like, for example, there will be Devon versus Gennady match, the rematch. Do you guys expect totally different outcome? What do you guys think about that match, the first match? Do you guys think that it is all because of the referee, or because Devon also a little bit started to play in too early? Do you guys agree that if I say that Devon is someone that he feels himself more like the face of arm wrestling, and he is more focused on promoting arm wrestling than just focusing on I need to win. The guy, you understand, he is just really selling his matches, and I kind of think that it is a little bit affecting his performance time to time. How do you guys saw that match, the last match? Start maybe Mike, you first.
Yeah, I mean, I have Devon in the rematch. It was a combination of 2 things. It was the elbow fouls and him just not, finishing the match. He's sitting there talking to him. If he just goes in there and does what he has to do, I think I got Devon on the next one.
Okay. Do you expect also, do you guys like, how do you guys think? You guys want to see all 5 rounds to be pulled, or do you guys see after 1 reaching 3, the other rounds are unnecessary? How do you guys see? Like, do you guys realize that, like, when you reach to 3-0, or if it's best of 6 or 7, 4 rounds, it is technical knockout. It is submission. I don't see any other sport in wrestling or UFC or boxing when the other guy have no chance to win anymore. The match at that point is finishing. Boxing can go to 12 rounds. You can beat the shit out of a guy 11 rounds, but there is still a little possibility that the guy can knock you out on the round 12. But after 3, after 4, there is no returning. There is no possibility the other guy to win. But do you think maybe we did this because the arm wrestling matches sometimes can be too short and just to entertain people more and more? And how do you guys think? Like, do you see any other example that a match continues after the result is finalized?
I'd rather do the 3. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do you want to go?
No. You started first. You go.
I'd rather do 3. If it's 3-0, I'd rather just walk off the table. Just as far as just injury purposes, just I don't think that's really necessary to keep going. But I'd rather see, if I was 3-0, that would be it.
Yeah, I'm like, it's 2 parts. Like, if you've been beaten 3-0 and you want to try and you want an opportunity to get a round, maybe 2 rounds, to feel like you redeemed yourself. I think that's probably why arm wrestlers do it, because like, we're not knocked out, we're not incapacitated, we just lost. So I think often arm wrestlers, like, if they lose 3-0, they want that opportunity just to get one. But for me personally, I'm not a fan. Once it's 4, like once you lose, you know, and the match is done, I'd rather just go, you know.
Yeah, there's one guy said that the
Yeah.
football can be like 7-0 in the lead first half. There is still possibility other team to win 8-7. You know, that's why the match continues, and there is a time limit with the match. You know. Anyway, so I think Mike. Where's Mike? Oh yeah, Mike is here. And yeah, okay. And what did you think, Lachlan, about the Devon versus Gennady rematch and the first match? Did you say your opinion or I missed it?
Look, I think if Devon quits all the theatrics and just puts his head down and get to work like he used to, he'll get the job done. I think he spent too much time trying to put on a show, and it worked against him. So if I think, you know, shaves his head, gets to work. And
I think Devon should talk the trash, you know, like before the match. Most of the time, I think affects his opponents in a negative way. But I kind of feel that once he talks and the other guy is not affected, like Gennady is very strong in the mind, it may be just turn onto him this time, you know, to Devon, you know, because he is a little bit depending on getting into the mind of the opponent, while what I saw personally, Gennady didn't give a shit about it, you know, just like, okay, you can talk. Yeah. And yeah.
There was a lot of opportunity for Devon to finish it earlier and then ended up getting tired and pulled out of position. So yeah, if he just quits all the nonsense during match and just gets to it, I think he'll get the job done.
Yeah. There is I don't know if I should say already, but most likely Devon and his son, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Auden, is that correct?
Auden.
Auden, okay, yeah. And I think they are gonna come together, and then I think that we will have a small camp in my city. We will come for training. We will, because he wants his son to be like, how to say, to have very wide perspective of arm wrestling. Devon knows arm wrestling very, very well, but like even I can say that Kazakhs have their own method, Georgians have their own, I have my own. Just say Latvians, they have Krasimir, and other Bulgarians, they have their own. So there are different echoes, you know, like methods, you know. So I think that Devon wants his son to see all the perspectives, you know, and then, yeah, I think he's serious about it. It will be an honor for me if they come, and then we are already in touch. I think it's gonna be finalized. It will be an honor, and it will be good. Let's see how the match will go between Gennady and Devon. I just really don't know. And after that, where do you guys see the top guys? What are your like top rankings? Like who is like Levan is number one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's touching him for the next 10 years. Yeah.
And then who do you see? Oh, by the way, one second. The most important match. I just left it to the end. Yeah. And then I forgot. Jerry versus Hermes. Let's go.
Oh man.
I mean, I love Jerry. He's my man. But Hermes is my coach. Go with Hermes. Go with Hermes. I'm sorry, Jerry. I mean, if he wasn't my coach, I'd be going for you. But yeah.
So is that how you analyze the matches?
No, that's
Come on, I wanna hear some technical, you know, opinions, you know, instead of this is my coach, but I love this guy, you know. You are a top level arm master. I wanna see how how do you say in English, breakdown?
The breakdown, yeah. Look, they're on opposite ends of the scale, aren't they? We've got guys, he's just, you know, only smart people, you know, top roll. And then you got Jerry, that pressure that he applies it's unlike anything else. No one else does it. And it's just, he can do it forever. If it gets drawn out into a long match, I think Jerry will have it. But if Hermes is quick enough and can get Jerry way outside of his shoulder and be as explosive as we all know him to be, then I think it'll be quick. But hard
Your
to tell.
heart,
I mean,
your heart is with Hermes. Your heart is with Hermes. Your heart is with Hermes, and your mind is saying that if Hermes doesn't make mistake, he can win. But if he makes mistake, and if the match goes to the endurance game, it's gonna be hard night, you know, for Hermes.
I think so. Jerry's the sort of guy who waits for you to make a mistake. That's the problem. He's just this constant, unending pressure that if you adjust, he just fills the gaps. Yeah, that's a real. I mean, you're putting together an amazing match, Engin, and I'm deflecting this question.
It's good. It's good. It's good. You know, I want arm wrestling to reach to the level, and this is we are all together doing that. You know, we deserve. You know, arm wrestling deserves much more. And many years we are like, you know, we are arm wrestling. You know, just like come on, just. Now I want people to say, "Oh, you are an arm wrestler." You know, I want that kind of reaction more and more. WAL helped this a lot. PAL helped this a lot, and WAF is helping a lot because people underestimate WAF. But every guy that you see at the East versus West stage, I can say around 90-95% are coming from WAF. You're talking about Larratt, you're talking about Devon will come, you talk about Morozov, you talk about Hermes, Kıdırgalı, Irakli, Sasho, like all of them, you know, like except some Americans, these guys, you know, at every WAF event, there is around like 1,500 competitors, age 15, age 18, age under 23 now, seniors. And then these guys, this is like a factory is just producing new guys. And then from there, the ones that they are showing themselves, we look at them and say, okay, come here, you know. So we need to really, like, you may not like the how it is like some other politic things or something, but if you are attacking WAF, you are doing wrong. This is the probably the best organization in the world. Anyway, so what were we talking about? Yeah, and you, Mike.
I'm going to go with Jerry, just because style-wise, the only way to really beat a top roller is a really good press. And Jerry could just sit in that press for 10 minutes if he wants to. So I'm going to go Jerry if he can get Hermes before he starts pronating and really, because he pulls back first and then he starts pronating. If he could just jump on him and press him, I think Jerry's going to do it.
Do you think that Hermes is like only all about the outside, or do you think that for this specific match he may have something different preparation, or you think that it's just too short time to develop something to match against Hermes Jerry's the side, you know? Because you remember that what a few times Gennady Devon did in the Mohegan Sun match. Ron and John just with this side of their hand, they blocked the arm, you know, before he put the tricep. Yeah. Hermes, to me, he can pull in any position. Of course, some outside skill is incredible. And if he didn't have the flop, not the flop, but the shoulder pressure, he would even have some hard time with against Dave Sheffy. Yeah. But yeah, that is just, if he didn't have that shoulder pressure, I would say that his job would be even much harder against Jerry to finish. And so are you thinking that, you know, Hermes may surprise us with coming with a different strategy than just classic top roll? Do you think it's gonna be ending up, you know, that way anyways?
I mean, how he looked versus Levon was amazing. So he stopped Levon a few times. So I was like, you can't really count him out either.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Devon beat him with pure rotation. He just went like, I'm not going to get stuck out here trying to push. He just rotated him straight over. And Hermes, with the amount of back pressure that he has, and we all know how strong his wrist is, it really is just back wrist flexion, and you know that's how you beat the presser, really. And he's obviously strong enough to do it. Did you see the 92 kilo back pressure? Yeah.
See, 92 kilo back pressure is like, unless he's gonna lift Jerry's elbow up from the pad, these things are good for the explosiveness. But you pull that way, the guy puts you, and then you stop one more moment. Then it goes to the endurance instead of just one time. He needs to do this and then finish this quick if he's gonna do. But it may come to a point that how long you can hold the guy here. And you know, we just talk like, you know, everything is on the paper like a computer game, but you know, you both know that they put the strap, and then when you feel the power, it is not about what you are capable of doing. It's more about how strong you are to apply what you are capable of doing. You understand? Like ability is something, enough applying enough power to counter is different. So this is the beauty of arm wrestling. They put the strap ready, and then we don't know right now what they will apply and what they will feel. You know, maybe one will bring some strength to the table that the other will not be able to handle. You know, like Hermes is incredible top roller. He pulled against Levan. He couldn't take his wrist. His wrist was taken. So of course he continued this way, but this was not his game plan, you know. But the conditions forced him to end up in that position. So, and I saw a photo, not that I saw, but Jerry sent me a photo this morning. The guy is just looking something different. I don't know if I should show this or what. You know, the guy is just like,
he's a monster.
Yeah, he doesn't look normal. He looks like way. Yeah, he's just getting me. So he's coming there very seriously. I don't think that he has ever taken any match more serious than this one. And sometimes it is the competition difficulty level is the one that like making you force your limits, you know. So Hermes is such an opponent. Let's see how it will be. Anyway, so we have been more than 1 hour with Mike and about an hour with Lachlan. Thank you very much for being my guest, and it will be big honor to host you guys in Istanbul. And before I thank you guys for accepting the offer. Do you guys have anything to say before we finish to each other or to the spectators or whatever?
Thank you to you. I mean, Mike and I are good friends.
I'm just excited to be there.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be opportunity. So thank you, Engin. Yeah. We'll put on a wall for you.
Anyone who is coming here deserve to be here. No need to thank. You deserve it. And hope to see you guys. And thanks to everyone who watch us. And just can't wait. 3 weeks.
Yes,
this
sir.
Is what is today? Wednesday. Even less than 3 weeks, 20 days, we will see Lachlan here. And then exactly 3 weeks later, I will be picking you up at the airport, Mike. And of course, both of you. And then you take care, stay away from any kind of injury, anything. And then we will see if anything changed in the last 3.5 years.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a great day,
Take care, guys. Take care.
Bye.